Morning. Sunday morning coming down. I'm leaving it alone. It's got me aggravated already. I don't know how well this is going to work because it is raining. And we all know rain is not my best friend down here. Anyways. What are you guys going to do this weekend? It is Saturday here in the United States. Um, they go by fast. They really do fly by. Oh, I hate crap in there. Mm. Anyways. Mm, 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 mm. Oh. Oh, when things fight you, they fight you. Just to get that. That's why it's not getting touched right now. That'll be an update off of camera, off of live stream. This will not be touched on live stream. There's just too much swearing about that. Way too much. Way too much pain in the butt time with that thing. Well, hi, stranger. I see you. Pretty much. Pretty much. You know how that goes. Come on now. How are you doing, sir? Or ma'am? I think you're sir. How are you doing? It's how normally it works around here. You gotta start talking to yourself just to frickin' It is, oh, here, you wanna know what time it is? 7:51 a.m. Central Time, United States. You? Yeah, I got my phone right here so I can see you. What time is it by you, sir? Okay, so you're Eastern Time. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, that works. I'll remember your name. The more you come in the live streams of mine, I try to remember first names. I can tell you who Irish train guy is. I can tell you who Paul is. I can tell you who Remco is. Yeah, I like first names because it kind of helps easier. So what are you doing up so early? So what are you doing up so early, buddy? I'll put it this way. My parents were always up at 3 or 4 in the morning, and I inherit those gene pools. I'm up for work at 4:50 every morning. I usually don't sleep worth the plum. I've always been up an early bird, so for me to be up this early is nothing. I could have started a live stream at 4 o'clock this morning. I choose not to. I slept in for a little bit, got up at 6, and then I just laid there. But starting the live stream early, no, it's nothing new to me. Nothing new to me. But this is the first time I think I've seen you talk in my live stream. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if I've ever seen you talk in the live stream. You might be lurking. You might be behind the scenes lurking. I don't think I've never. I mean, you might have popped in here once and talked once, but I don't really remember you talking this much. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I like being an early riser. That's me. Early bird catches the freaking worm. That's just what I look at. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't remember you ever talking this much. Oh, don't mind me. I got crap in the eyes. The crusties. Aha! So you're my other, and don't take this the wrong way, Mark. Don't take this the wrong way. So you're my other sneaky Jennifer. Jennifer White. If you ever notice her, man, oh my God. She cracks me up one day. Now that I know you're kind of lurking back there in the background too, now I know who my other sneaker or lurker is. But yeah, I mean, she sat there. I swear to God, 4.5 hours. She just sat there like you do, lurking in the background. Don't type nothing. Just sit there and lurk, lurk, lurk. But there was this one live stream that I'll never forget. It was on a Wednesday. And this why it sticks to my mind so well because it was a Wednesday. I knew Sparky was supposed to do his, but he had some stuff come up, and I knew what the situation was. And I started my live stream. I'm like, hey, did Sparky go live yet? Anyone know what's going on with Sparky? No one knew what was going on. No one knew what was going on. So I kept the live stream going until I figured out if Sparky was going or not. He posted a video saying he wasn't going to do it. It was postponed until the next day. So we're sitting there, and it's about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, my time, Central Time. And all of a sudden it says, well, folks, have a good night. You too. And I looked at her, and I'm like, wait a minute. I looked at the screen, I'm like, wait a minute, you were sitting there the whole time? She's like, yeah, I was just lurking. I was like, wow. I give you guys props because I don't know how you guys can sit there. I couldn't sit in the live stream and not talk. That's just me. Yeah, but when she typed it in there, I was just like, what? She was like, hi. I'm like, and have a good night. I'm like, I rubbed my eyeballs, and she goes, don't rub too hard. You ain't deceiving. I was here the whole however long you were. I'm like, wow, okay. So yeah, that's the story about her. That's why we call her. If you ever notice in the chat when someone says Sneaky Jennifer, that's how she got that nickname, which was kind of hilarious because and she doesn't really shy away from it. I mean, she is pretty much that. So, what's your favorite railroad, buddy? What is your favorite railroad? Your railroad. Is it Milwaukee Road, Penn Central, New York Central, CSX, Norfolk Southern? What's your favorite railroad? Union Pacific is another railroad. Ah, okay. Canadian National. NVIA. Okay. That would explain. Okay, I'll explain to you. What am I working on? That over there. Anyways, I'm working on this, and then I'm gonna take a break because this kid's been driving me nuts. It has been a very fun and very painful kid. Some days. Yeah, that part right there will not get touched on live stream. But if I touch that on live stream, boy, yeah, there's cursing involved. That took a while to get to that point. I won't mess with that because that is a lot of cursing behind the scenes. But once I finally get it to, the point where I can put this on it and put the bass on it, I will film how I did that because, yeah. Hi, Paul. Morning. Just to get that to that point was a nightmare. Whoop, run in. Blame anybody? Really? You snot rocket. Where'd you go? That one. How's Paul this morning? Hey, get back here. Don't mind the dogs in the background. Those are the. Oh, I'm alright, brother. It's morning. Another day up, another day alive, brother. That's the way I look at it. I'm alright, man. You know, life is life. Yeah, I don't have a dog. I can't own dogs where I rent, so I get to hear the neighborhood dogs bark and whine and blank and blank and blank. Okay. Oh, true statement. I'm not going to argue with that. Not going to argue with that. Oh yeah, the base is nice to sell it. That, the tower part or the silo part or the water part. Yeah, don't get me started with that. That I just won't say them. But yeah, this base is not bad. It's pretty thick. So is the base on the tower. That's the tower base. That's gonna be the sandwich for the tower. Where's the cap for you? So I'll cut myself. No, but the base is pretty good. It's solid. I will probably take these off and then paint this or rust this up a little bit. Then paint these a brown color because that's what they're supposed to be. It's supposed to be wood, but it doesn't look like wood. And then this, I'll probably paint this color Timeless Gray. That's a concrete pillar. And then paint the base a dark granite color, so you have the contrast between the two. Yeah. I just want to get a rough idea of what I'm looking at. If you're well, you've been in a lot of my live streams apparently. But yeah, when you look at this, I work on multiple things at the same time. But yeah, no, that's like I said. Yeah. And then you got the roof right here too, which I don't know if you can see. That's the roof. So then there's still some more parts, but we'll cross that in a little bit. Not too many more, but it's coming. There is going to be, there's some things coming next week. It will be for this and for that area. The thing that I got coming in, yeah, buddy. That's going to take some time to do, but it will be well worth it because it's a fun build. It's not going to be a build that happens overnight. But once this is completely done, then I got to try to paint it a color. Yes, very exciting. There's a lot of things coming for this. I still got to get a couple things for this module, but that'll come out of my next paycheck. But it's also, if you look at what Paul posted, it's because people have helped me to get to this point. The people that have helped me get to this point, and yes, you can't really see it back here, but right back here, where this is, where my hand is going up and down, that is track and cork. It took a lot of people. It took three individuals in particular, a lot of helping me to get to this point. So everything you guys see is just through helping me. I mean, I don't make much. I really don't. I've had to stretch things, and I got freaking. Yeah, it's been very nice. I can't even. I come home, and this is like something to just take my stress away because of work and stuff. Without this it would make me more like grr, more than I'm already in. If you're just coming in, smash that like button right there. Or if it's down below, right down there. Yeah, styrene. Oh, eventually that northern light building will be done too. Oh, I just try to get the rest of the parts for that. So, I'll paint that in a minute. I can work on that in a minute. Yeah. Like I said, this is going to be, it might have to be, depending on how wide this is. It's only 2 foot wide. I might have to make this a little wider. I gotta see. Yeah, but the only thing is, I gotta watch language, and me watching language, yeah, that's a hard one. I swear like a sailor, and trying to curb the swear words on a live stream is pretty blank and hard. They do say the most honest people that are in the world do swear a lot. How true that is, I have no clue. But no, it is a good tool to let things out, but at the same time, you gotta be very careful. Mark, it's been a pleasure, brother. So, catch you later. Uh, let's tinker on one more thing before I start painting. Yabba dabba doo. What's on tap, Paul? Yeah. Doesn't look good on a live stream when you start cursing out everybody. Mm. Where did I go? Nice. That's always a fun time. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, come on. Come on. I used to can do that one. Oh, thank you. Dog sounds like he's being tortured. Wow, that sharp has been used in a while. Mm. Good morning, fat old son. How you doing, sir? Or ma'am? Is it a ma'am or sir? Just so I got it straight. So I know I'm correctly saying it. I'm not dissing you on the live stream either. How's fat old son doing today? So the Curious Academy wants to know how you came up with the name. Oh, you're welcome. How'd you come up with a name like that for YouTube? I'm just curious. Kind of sounds interesting. Sounds very interesting. I'll explain to you what I'm doing here in a minute. Ah, Pink Floyd fan. Nice. Nice. Nothing wrong with Pink Floyd. So I take it you listen to a lot of Pink Floyd. Nice. Music's good for the soul. Depending on who you are, it helps you relax too. So how's Mr. Is it a Mr. or a Mrs.? I just want to make sure I'm right. So I don't want to offend you. Are you a male or female? So I know if I'm saying it right, so I don't get you on a tizzy. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm right because sometimes you get a YouTube channel name and you can't figure it out. I'm like, so that's why I asked. So that way I know if I say he, then I'm correct. I'm not sitting there butchering. Pink Floyd. I grew up on the Rolling Stones, Aerosmith, Def Leppard, The Who. Yeah, I grew up. My mom's music taste, my dad's music taste. There's nothing wrong with that. But no, like I said, my mom had music for she had country, rock and roll, that, and then my dad had more like the storytelling side. So it's interesting. This poor dog, man. It sounds like he's being locked out or something. You can't hear that. It's annoying. I don't know if it's coming over there or back over there or behind me. Oh, poor doggy. I'll explain to you what I'm working on in a minute. I like keeping you guys in suspense right now because I'm trying to see if this will work. And if it does, then this is going to be pretty much a technique I use for my model trains for the roofs. That's your biggest hint right now. So what else do you do for fun, Mister Fat Old Son? So what else do you do, Mister Fat Old Son? Oh, that's good. That's good. Nothing wrong with taking care of family. Unless they drive you nuts. My family's getting better about it, but they're not too happy what I've done in life, but hey, it is my choice what I do in life, so. Family's good if you know, common thing is family should take care of family. So I will explain to you what I'm working on here in a minute. I'm just kind of keeping just that's good. Glue my fingers. Awesome. Talk away, guys. Talk away. I'm busy gluing, so I'll keep an eye on the chat and chime in here and there. That dog is gonna drive me nuts, dude. Why can't people just take care of their animals? There's not supposed to be any animals on this trailer park, but they happen. Oh, hey, hey, back. Think about that. Okay. And then undivided attention. Man, the dog's gonna drive me nuts. Can't see dogs being left out in the open like that. You wonder if they had food or water or whatever. What you got? Paddle, son. It's awesome, brother. I understand. Man, that dog's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, I know, Paul. I'm killing you with suspense. I love it. I'll explain to you what I'm doing here in a minute. This was actually said in my live stream. I just haven't had. I was somewhere yesterday and I said, you know what? We're gonna try this. I don't go with dang. I just did go with dang fingers. Come on. Well, I'll put that other tool back. Come on. I don't want to hit too blue later on here anyway. We'll find out in a minute. So I can just sit right now. It's right there. So if you're wondering, Paul, what this is all about, if you remember a couple live streams back, which would probably have been Wednesday or Thursday, this is the wet paper sand technique there. Yeah, I know you were there. As I said, if you remember a couple live streams back, they were saying use the wet sandpaper for roof. It's impressive. That's what the wet sandpaper technique looks like, except the electrical tape up here. But that is the wet paper sand technique. I think that's a chicken win there too. So those are the two techniques. I think Remco and Gappa had the same idea. That's a wet roof technique. Once that dries, then I can use it to sand parts too, but I like that. Yeah, it does. It's gotta get tired on. Yeah, it looks really good. Frickin' blown up this. So that is the wet sandpaper roof look right there. That is what it looks like. poor freaking dog, man. I don't know where it is, what it's doing, but it's driving me nuts. So we'll leave this over here. Get rid of this trash. I got super glue on my finger, so if you see me going like this, it's because I'm trying to make sure. I wash my hand. Yep. You know how that is. Super glue is just super glue. No, I don't got nail polish either. So I will be sticking to a lot of crap. Anyways, let's go back there. This can go here. We'll keep that there. What you got, Paul? If you were here, you would understand. These dogs that I'm talking about, they roam. They're supposed to be over here in this trailer, but I don't think the owners ever take care of them. I mean, they look fed because they find the trash that's laying around out here, but it's just sad that they don't really give the dog attention. And I think that is a big shame. If I could have a dog here, I would have a dog in my trailer, but I can't. Landlord rules, and I don't want to pee them off. What the? So, yeah, when I finally cork and the track on this thing's gonna be so beat up. That's alright. It's gonna get covered anyways. I'm not too worried about it. It will be covered. I'm not too worried about it at all. It's amazing. Almost been on for an hour. Oh no, I gotta give one second. Probably do this live stream for a couple hours, and then around 9 or 10. Well, I don't know. Probably around 10 o'clock. End the live stream. I got to vacuum and do some things around the house, and then I heard Toyman's supposed to go live at 2 p.m. So I don't know how long he's gonna do it. So that is going to be the fun question mark. How long Toyman's going to do this? Oh, I wish I had my shop back. I shop back all this crap up. Very true statement, brother. That works. Very, very true statement. The only downside to having a dog or a cat or any type of pets is you gotta be very careful that when you go on vacation, you have someone there to watch them. Only thing. Yeah, I'm watching you from here. It's just hard to read the chat over there. You know that. Come on now. Yep, you know. You know the routine. You've been in here enough. You got the, I call it the frequent flyer miles. We call you guys my frequent flyer guys. Trying not to paint my fingers. I already got some super glue on them. This will need multiple coats, but hey, I'm not worried about that. Dries in an hour, so if I'm still alive, I'll paint this live again. But hey, if I'm not, I'll wait till I'm live. But I will give you a video on that. That was a pain. That I will not do on live stream because that cost a lot of cursing. Yes, CSX party poopers. CSX is near me, yes sir. Whoa, hey, what the heck are you doing down there? Yeah, I got CSX, and there's the base. Yeah, CSX, the party poopers. They don't like no steam locomotives, so yeah, but I do have them really nearby. I also have a branch of Genesee and Wyoming around here too, and then I got a couple short lines of Alabama. There's a couple short lines that run around here too. If it wasn't raining today and I had my camera, I'd go film it. But it's raining. It's nasty. Ooh. Yeah, I got a couple. Yeah. Yeah. It's neat, trust me, but it's not when one of the tracks in the city that, or the town that, it's not even a city, it's a town. It's not even a town, it's like a village. That's how less populated. Let's say this crack right here, it divides the town. North and south. That one track, if there's a train on it and you're trying to get back from wherever the heck you are, if you're at the bank or if you're at the freaking fast food joint down on the south side, yeah, and you're trying to get back to work and you get a freaking train that blocks you, no fun. So, what you got, Paul? Oh, phone's driving me nuts today. Let's try this again. Ah, okay. Give me 1 second. Hi, whoever just came in, and I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Back. Kansas City's on the holiday train. Nice. Morning. Morning, Tony. How are you doing, sir? What you getting ready to do, brother? Don't forget to go Ralph Fannin. Don't forget to smash that like button, bro. Yeah? What you got? Nice. Nice, nice. That'd be good times for you. Really? Why is my freaking computer trying to close the live stream? Not nice, computer, not nice. What in the heck? I can't do it left-handed, so let's try this right-handed. There we go. Here's the base. One coat of base on that. That's a dark granite color. So that got painted this morning. And this is another color for that. Let me get back to you. What's over? Man, it's been raining like cats and dogs down here. That I will make a special film about because that was a pain in the rear. Well, let's go look at the weather for you, brother. I don't know what part of Illinois you're in. That's what the radar looks like. So I don't know what part you're in, brother, but if you're near the Chicago area or Rockford area, they're going to hammer it. So it looks like if you're down in the lower half of Illinois, you'll be fine. But if not, you're as well. Also, I worked on this morning. This was in my live stream a couple days ago. This is wet sandpaper as roof technique. There's the sections in half full, half full. So I'm waiting for that to dry and then see how that looks. I worked on that this morning, just tinkering. Well, let's go see. Oh, wrong thing. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go see if I can find it. Okay. Yeah, you should be fine. It looks like it's going all the way. I mean, that's just showing it basically moving upwards. Oh, you're off of Hudson. Oh, okay. You're right down from Dubuque. Ah, interesting. Yeah, no, this is actually, goes back to, there's two people responsible for this one. Remco and Gaffa. Remco and Gaffa came up with this. I was thinking about a technique, something like this, but they were the ones that told me to kind of try this out. So this is what the heck. Remco uses this for streets. So. So yeah, Mr. Remco and Mr. Gaffa Haynes gets all the credit for that, not me. I just take your suggestion and work on it. That's all I do. Is I just take a technique and improve. Bushnell, that's funny. Smithfield. Yeah, I'm having fun looking at the city of Cuba. That's funny. Oh, a lot of little small tones. Huh. Anywho. Oh, I'm sure someone has. I just never would have thought about it or put that much thinking to it. I pretty much wing it. I just do what I see and what I feel. That's just how I operate. You know this by now. You all have been in my live streams enough to know that I'm pretty much just free floating. I pretty much. What you got? Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Surprisingly, I needed a break from that. Like I said, that would be a special film. Yeah, that's the whole thing. If you look at the what inspired that kind of, let me do this real quick, because YouTube's being a pillbox this morning. What inspired that, or what came out of that, was because I used masking tape, and I used masking tape and pewter gray to make the tar paper. Well, they're like, well, haven't you thought about using this? And that looks a lot. I mean, they both look good. This looks like a flat rolled gray material. This looks like flat rolled 2 grade roofing. So I mean, they both look good. I mean, I'll have to keep that technique in mind too. I mean, that is it's a combination of people telling you what and how to look at it. I mean, I take your guys' suggestion. I'll make it and then show you guys how it works. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, no sweat off my back. It's just mainly, putzing and tinkering. That's all it is, really. Working away. Yeah. Well, the sandpaper, I think, is going to be the chicken winter dinner. I think most of my roof buildings now are going to have that tarp. That if I could find a something to make the tar lines stick out a little bit, I think we really got to win it. Like a gel pen or something, or not gel pen, something that's thick ink or something, and then use that for the tar lines. Oh man, that would really pop it. But like I said, that's just a work in progress. There's always something I'm looking for trying to do. I mean, you might sit in this live stream for hours on end, and I mean hours on end. I mean, hell, I could try to do a marathon today, but I didn't feel like doing a marathon. I gotta do vacuuming. I gotta do all this shit today. I was lazy yesterday. Yeah, I got a technique that I want to try out. I got to find the tools for it. Once I find the tools for it, that's on the agenda too. There's something I got in mind for that. I just gotta remember what tools I need to find for it, and then once I find the tools, then I just gotta figure out how to do it and make it work. But there's always a technique, like I said, it's a constant. There's always something going on. I mean, like I said, everything's happening for a reason. I mean, I don't take credit where I don't deserve credit. I mean, like I said, that was from Remco and Gaffer that said, "Why don't you use wet sandpaper?" Like I said, I make sure they get the credit where the credit's due. But there is going to be a build that's coming up, and it's going to be time consuming. But we'll cross that bridge, and I'll leave you on the cliffhangers. But no, like I said, I know on this. Let's see if I can do this. This will be all brown color. This is all supposed to be wood. So all these little ties you see in my hand, but this turned out really good last night. So this is what I call the newer red, meaning freshly built water towers. And then there's one that I have, and I know what it is. And that'll be for older doors. It'll be a darker color, so like a faded dark color. Now I'll probably put a little bit of light brown on this, just to kind of give it a little rusty spots in certain spots. But then that's done. And then just paint all of these brown. I'm waiting for this to dry. And then put 2 coats of this dark granite on it. And then these pillars will have timeless gray. And Hone, I love you, but you're going to go flying today. Oh, you really going to go flying. Oh, hey, Ron. Yeah. Yeah. I wish, like I said, I had the frickin' I wish I had a better paying job, but hey, I got my bills covered. I'm getting my bills covered. That's all that matters to me. All that matters to me is I got a roof and a. Oh, man. Oh, hey. What the hell's going on with this one? What you got? What's the question, Paul? Oh, what the hell? I'm reading this minute. What you got? What you got? What you got? Very true. Oh, hi, Digger. Oh, it's not too bad, brother. How are you, sir? Paul, what's the question, brother? I see you got a question mark there. Is that a typo? It happens. It happens if it is a typo. Or do you have a legit question? Oh, you're welcome, brother. You know how I operate. Gotta love typos. Don't worry, these fat fingers will be getting me in trouble later. What you got? No typo. So what's your question? You got a question mark at 8:58 a.m. I'm trying to figure out what's your question. If you got a question, type it, brother. I'll answer it. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. That happens. It happens. It happens. Don't touch that. Don't mind me. I got things everywhere. uh, Tony, what time you going to Ralph Fan, brother? What time you going to Ralph Fan? Hmm. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What you got? Nice. No, I'm not worried about it at this point. They still haven't even put up the nice Tony. Um, they haven't even put up yesterday's 2 live stream review hours, so I don't know what's going on with YouTube. I can't say what's going on with YouTube. There is an issue with YouTube somewhere. I can't even figure out where the hell my watch hours are. It's just not making sense. So we'll see what YouTube does in the next couple of days. You can't really reach out to them, so it's like, okay, how the hell is that fair? But okay, you can only give them feedback, but yet you can't give them back to the customer service. But I'm not too quite. I mean, I am worried about it, but I ain't worried. I mean, you log the hours in like I do. So it'll sort itself out, hopefully. Hopefully. And if not, then you gotta just try to. Oh, I got confidence, brother. You'll catch them all. I was awoken at 3:42 this morning. I use the studio app on my phone, but on the computer, on the laptop, when you go to Creative Studio and then you go down to your channel and modernization, it's not right. I don't know why, even on the laptop, it's not right. This will take 2 days, 3 days to catch up. But on that computer, it shouldn't take that long to catch up. So, yeah, I know a ton about the app on the freaking computer or on the phone takes 2 days, but the computer shouldn't take 2 days to catch up. What you got, Paul? I wish they would take care of their frickin' dog. It's driving me nuts. When you hear the bark at 20 frickin' 4/7, it's like, okay, come on, guys, take care of your frickin' animals. It's not that hard. What you guys got? Mm. Come on, you bloody frickin' wanker. Mm. That's when you just go up to them nicely and say, do the thing, yard over. Simple. And they'll look at you crazy, and you have to just go smack a person. Tell them you're a rail fan and you need them to redesign their yard for rail fans. Then they'll look at you nutty, but that's alright. And if we hear Paul getting hauled off to the clanker, I don't know what happened. They told me to tell you guys to make it a frickin' better rail yard. Work. Nice. I see that comment. There, one more coat on that. I think it's good to go. Yeah, they're nice, but how expensive are they? That's the whole freaking question. Let's just go see something. Just because Mr. Paul brought this up. Let's go see. Let's go see. Time to go browse. If You can see that's number 2 coat. I think one more coat and that'll be good to go. Let's go find a drone. No, you stupid dingleberry. Let's go filter. Let's go sort by features. Let's go by average customer review. Well, doesn't know if it has a camera, but you're starting to look at about. Let's just see. Does have a camera, so starting out on average good customer review, $65 starting out. Or actually, nope, $35. You can get one for $35. Yes, I'm on Amazon. Yes, I'm torturing you guys. But the average customer review, the top one they have on Amazon is $65. The next best one they have is $72, $35. Then you got one for $55.99. And that's a limited time deal. You can have a pink drone for $60. So need I say more? But yes. What else are you looking at, Paul? All I gotta say is do not go to Area 51 with that. If you go to Area 51 with that, you will have your drone confiscated and they will take the film. So that's a fair warning. I would imagine it's any building that is any building like a federal building, stay away from, is my guess. That's just my guess. Yes, that is another one. That's a no-go zone, brother. Yeah, going to the airport. Hey, I want to fly a drone here. What the heck were you thinking, sir? You didn't tell me that I couldn't fly one here, so I flew one here. What do we got coming in today? Oh, utility bill. Joyce, bills are underway. Okay. that's interesting. Hmm. La 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 la. What you got? I'm in the background playing La La La. Oh, frickin' A. Man, you ain't lying. Tony! Holy mackerel, right up the dictionary, brother. Fly his wire under the influence. Nice. I'm sure the cops are called on that one. Oh man, that was too funny. That is too funny, brother. Give me a sec, I read that comment. What you got, Paul? Nice, Tony. Have fun, brother. Nice, Tony. Hmm. Always have fun, Tony. That's all what it's about, brother. Hmm. What else is on you guys' mind? Oh, that's not good. I might have screwed up and sent someone back to my other address. Oops. That happened. I'm pretty sure that just happened. Where did I send that to? Nope. Okay. I sent that to Lot B. What the? We're gonna send something. Hey, I got a mysterious package coming into my sister's house up north, and I don't know what it is. Hmm. Oh, this is gonna be really, really interesting. I got a package coming northbound. Where is that? No, take this. No. What the? No, it's there. If it was money, I would hope to God, but it ain't money. What the fucking? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know if the United States Postal Service is smoking some good stuff. This doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense at all. Smoking that more. Okay. Yeah, it's always fun trying to figure out. I think I know what that is. I think it could be my freaking sister sending mail again. It's what my guess would be. Why they would mark it as a package is be flipping me. That is why I'm looking at it like, huh? It's nice when you have a phone. There's something you can do for the United States Postal Service is track a package so you know where it is at all times. It's a nice tool to have. Very nice tool to have. And then some days you're wondering what the hell's coming your way. And I still just go, huh? So we're going to move it back over that way. I'll probably work on that in a minute, put another cord on that. I think around 10 o'clock I will probably end this live stream. I got to do some things around here. And I might start one before Toyman, which is at 2 p.m., which would be 1 o'clock my time. He's trying to make up for when he was at Pluto Studios yesterday. But so whoever's in here now, I appreciate all you guys do. I wish it was money, dude. Fastest way I can get money is through fastest way I can get money coming in, I wish, was that grew on trees. I really do wish. Really? I love acrylic paints, but some days it's just a pain in the ass. But that's what the base looks like so far. I might do one more coat and then use timeless paint and paint these piers. And then I'll film that after the live stream. Because that's going to be a pain. That has been a pain. That's been a horrible pain. To track anything or to track your mail, you go to, if I can find my other web browser. It is called United States Postal Service Tracking System on the computer. So basically what you do is you sign up with United States Postal Service and create an account with them, and they'll tell you exactly what's coming in for that day. So I know a lot of things that are coming in my way. Why they label it a package, not unless something came up there that wasn't supposed to, I couldn't tell you. I mean, I try to be very careful and make sure it has this address where I'm at currently. And yeah, That's pretty much what I try to do. I've almost set a couple things up north, and yeah, just type in here. Hold on, I'll do you a favor. You get to see my ugly face. I've been called a walrus man for a reason. It's called track mail. Let's see, I'll dig it up for you real quick. Yeah, here it is for you. Copy, where the hell are you? There you go. That's basically right there is the link that will basically help you start track and information delivery. Basically, that link right there will tell you follow the procedure. You have to create a username, and I suggest you write it down on a piece of paper, and it'll tell you how to write a password. The password has to be very long, but it's not that hard. Once you create that, you type in the address that you currently live at, or if you're moving, you can change the address to that too. And that will basically tell you exactly what is coming in from the United States Postal Service. I do have an alert set up for UPS and FedEx, but sometimes that's a hit or miss. For the most part, United States Postal Service is pretty good about telling me what's coming in. So, yeah. But that is that. Like I said, it's not that bad. It's very informative. It keeps you in the loop. Yes, I am playing behind the computer here. What else would you like to know? I try to pass on my knowledge. I try to pass on what I know. And if I make a mistake, I make a mistake. And it's all about learning. It really is. Probably. I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen it yet. I'll email you about that after the live stream. We'll talk about that after the live stream. Yeah, that's no problem. Like I said, I'm an open book. Well, you little snot rockets. Okay, where the hell did my pen go? Yeah, I don't know where that thing is. I haven't seen it yet. If I did see it, it'd be here. It'd be in my, yeah, I can't speak. It'd be in the, my tracking device. Oh, I might have got lost. It doesn't surprise me. Look at what happened with Walters. And it took me over a month to get the windows. Let alone the whole time the windows were down at the yes, the mail service down here. And they were literally stuck there because they misspelled my last name and the lot number. The lot letter. it could get lost again. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. But crap happens, brother. We'll talk about that after the live stream. I'll email you about that. If it got lost, it got lost. I can't tell you where things are going. Like I said, my whole thing is I wing it. I basically do what I want to do on my live streams, and I mean, I listen to you guys for the most part, but yeah, I am who I am. I know I'm getting a lot of heat about this freaking motto, but man, it's like, dude, money don't grow on trees. Literally, I just got slapped with a $84 bill, well, $85 bill for my car insurance. I knew that was coming out. It's like, you know, you're trying to time everything just right. You can't time everything right. So, I know one thing. Once I get off this live stream in 15 minutes, I'm making me breakfast. I got to vacuum. That's at least the one thing I got to do. What you got, brother? It happens, man. It happens. I literally just want to go slap some people when that happens. Yeah, it happens. It takes every ounce of my body not to curse out certain things, but it is what it is. You can't control. You can only control what you can control. Yeah. I couldn't even. Let's put it this way: I have to figure out the crossovers, and I'm not ordering the crossovers on this module until I figure out I got it in my possession. Meaning, I will not order the crossovers. That's the only thing I didn't order. The 2 crossovers, which are $14, that'll come out of the next paycheck. Only reason why is because I need to get the order. I got to get the stuff, and then I got to figure out what the heck is going to happen next because I got to put the once I get stuff in for the track and all that and the switches, I got to figure out that crossover angle. That's going to be some Tetris. And I'm going to catch slack for some things. That's great. It is what it is. No, I said it's just there. You think these builds are going to be intense? This water tower, the Northern Light build, and the log unloader. Yeah, there's a build coming that's going to be even more tedious. What you got? Yeah, true statement. But here's the whole thing. This might aggravate quite a few people, but the thing is, yes, that's a true statement. The other thing is, as soon as I can get the crossovers and all that in, which will only take a couple days, uh, I can get most of this built if I can get it. Only problem is, I don't have a locomotive down here. I need a locomotive, which all are up north, and my MRC, or whatever the heck you call that system, is up north. So I don't even have that down here. Oh, let alone I need feeder wires, I need terminals. I mean, there's just, the list goes on. You can only get so much, and when you're being paid so little to do it, it's a pain in the rear. I can only do so much. Yeah, I need more people in here. I need, I got a good rat crew, as I call it, my little rat pack crew, or my family in here. But, I'm starting to see new people like Fat of Sons. Kimberly was in here from Puno Studios. I mean, the more viewers you get, the more interest you can get, the more viewers you can get in here, and the more watch hours will help that too. But the more people, more interesting people you can get in here, the better off I'll be. But it takes time, and YouTube finally updated my hours, which I'm thankful for, because I was like, that just doesn't look right. Yeah, Paul, I'm hoping, brother. I'm praying to freaking God that falls through in December. Well, wait a minute. It is December, so I'm waiting on my buddy to see what he's got coming. He's waiting on one thing, and once he gets that one thing, hopefully this week or next week he gets it. Hopefully. If he gets it next week, I can start setting up all the plans and get everything executed. But that all depends on what he's waiting for. So I'm really hoping, brother. But there's it hinges on a lot of. He's got something that he's waiting on. He's waiting for that one thing. Once that one thing comes in, and I'm not going to say what it is, but when he gets that, once he gets that, we pretty much have a game plan. We know what we're going to do. As I call it, it's going to be the shotgun from hell for me, because it's going to be a marathon. Once I tell my work, okay, I need to work a half a day Thursday, off Friday and Monday, they're going to be, well, why? And I'm like, that's none of your freaking business. I just need off. Make sure I get the green light from all of them, blank and blank. Tell my supervisor, hey, I requested, or I am taking off these days. I would like to work Monday through Wednesday next week, 5 to 5. That will give me 12 to 12-hour shift times that by 3. That's 36 hours. And then I'll tell them I need to work 4 hours on Thursday from whatever time to whatever time, early in the morning. Get out. Hopefully, can line up a plane ticket for around 11 or noon. Fly out. Get back in my home state, where I'm originally from. It's kind of the tentative plan to get there by noon, or not by noon, by, let's see, if I fly out by 11, I should be there by 3 or 4 in the afternoon. I keep forgetting it depends on where you go and fly over the delay over. But as soon as I get back, I gotta see if one store is open, run up there, grab that, because I gotta get my work pants flipped out. They trade them in for free. So that's a savings. Flip them out real quick. I gotta check the other pairs. And then get back into the city, meet up with my cousin, and then Friday morning, it's just going to be balls to the wall, flying by the seat of my pants. I will probably do a live stream Thursday night, and probably Thursday night, and probably Friday. just to give you guys a sneak peek of what's about to come. And I'll put it this way: when we load the truck, my stuff will be on first or last. So when we get down here where you see this, my stuff will come off first. And when it comes off first, I have a game plan where everything is of mine is going. That wall right there where I'm pointing to, which is by the chimney, which is over there, that whole wall is going to be from probably ceiling, or from the floor to almost up to the ceiling. Or the chimney's going to be blocked. I don't know yet. So, as the objective is just to run and gun, and my sister's like, you're about to peel off family members and people that want to see you. And I'm like, two-way street. It's two-way street. Call me, talk to me, text me. If you know, that's on you. It's two-way freaking street in life. Yeah, granted, I don't make the effort to do it because why should I when I've been down here now almost 6 months. Well, I have been down here 6 months now. Half a year already. Only certain family members have to try to keep in touch with me, which is fine. But a lot of them ain't happy with my choice. Hey, I've been living with a black sheep of the family for a reason. It's not really black sheep, it's just they just don't agree with what I'm doing. But it's not their choice. Oh, and that's just life. But no, like I said, come that day, when that day happens, it's gonna be running gunning. I might. This is a might. I might, when traveling, once I get out of I might, and this is a big might, and you guys can say, you can probably tell me yeah or nay. But when I'm traveling down here in this state, what I might do is set the camera or the phone up and do a live stream and just record it every 2 hours. The only thing with my sister, she won't mind traveling. I don't think she'll have a problem. Her and my aunt want to come and visit me, but the problem is I don't know the rules here for the when they come and visit. So I'm hoping I got some other things brewing, but I'm hoping to have a house soon too. I would love to have a house. I don't mind renting; it's not that bad, but I like house because I can't punch a hole there. I can gut the whole place. Yes, I can re-gut this. I can gut the whole inside of the house, leave it the exact same footprint, gut it, re-insulate it, repaint it, whatever. We're all guilty, brother. It goes a two-way street, like I said. It's a two-way street, man. That's all I gotta say. It's a two-way street. That's all I can say. It's a two-way street. I try to make the time to talk to family. Like when I get a phone call and I look down and it's my sister or it's one of my family members, I just meet you guys and I go take the phone call. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude to you guys, but I don't really get to talk to them that much, and I don't want. I mean, the break I got was nice, so. That's like I said, life is life, man. This month is gonna be hellish. I mean, I just paid the rent and the water, which I heard the landlord go and grab. So then now it's trying to work balls to the wall, get the internet paid, get the electric bill paid. Once those two are the way, the insurance is already paid, and then start working on getting the next month January rent paid. Yeah, and that's a big blessing, brother. It really is. So I've never rented at all. I've been very lucky. I've had my mom's place too. Oh, I knew what you meant. So my mom has always had a house up there for us to live in, which 20 some odd years of my life was in that house, so kind of a blessing. But I wanted to go and experience the world, and here I am. I think, like I said, I'll film. I'm moving back over here. I will film that real quickly, and then I will work on gluing this piece in there. Get this all even, get that glued up, get that done. Film that for you guys off of live stream because there's going to be cursing. That was a pain in the butt. And then I might pop back in before Toyman finish painting up this, and then start painting these brown where my hand are. There are some other things I gotta paint too. Hopefully the glue dries on this. I just gotta look into finding some things there. What you got, sir? Brother, I have traveled when I was young, when I was in my youth. I'll leave you on this. When I was in a youth program called the Young Marines, I had the opportunity of a lifetime to go to Providence, Rhode Island to do senior leadership school. Awesome time. Met people from around the world. I've had family in Minnesota, Illinois, and Iowa. So, what you got? 2 p.m. Eastern time, and you're on Central time with me, so 1 o'clock our time, he'll be going live. 2 p.m. Eastern, so 1 o'clock p.m. Central our time. I've loved traveling. I've got to see states I want to see, so it's a blessing. It is a real blessing. Oh, you're welcome. But like I said, it's a blessing, man. Life is about blessings, and I'm thankful for the opportunity that I have to sit here on a live stream and talk to you guys. I mean, I jumped up to 132 followers yesterday, so I know I'll have the watch hours. The watch hours is nothing. I've got to get the people in here. I got to start getting more new followers and start building the following base up. Once I can follow that up, I think what will help me is getting this module up and somewhat running order, and then start putting the scenery in, start putting the buildings in. But then that leads into the next question. Once I start working on this module and getting this done, where your guys are sitting, I don't know how I'm going to do it because I need something to move you guys so you guys can see what I'm doing, which will lead into needing a webcam. But those are the headaches coming. I don't worry about it. What else you want to talk about for a minute before I get the heck off here real quick and do some things? Like I said, I will email you. We'll talk about that. And then, yeah. If not, I will catch you guys in a little bit. Like I said, I just got to do some things around here, make a phone call or two. And then pop back on, and like I said, I'll do a quick film on that, explain why that took so long to do. So, anything else, Mr. Paul, before I let you go? Or are you good? What you got? Oh, you're fun away. Okay, later, Paul. Rock on, guys. Follow each other in the chat, or if you like what you see in here, subscribe. It's a slow momentum going for this. Hit the bell icon. Smash that like one. Later, Paul.